What's up, you money makers? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'm going to review and share some of the juicy information about ticker symbol CYBL, Cyberlux Corporation. We'll be looking about some of the juicy information and catalysts coming up for Cyberlux. There is a ton of updates going on with this stock. Let me know if you also think that Cyberlux could be next ILUS. We'll look further into it. The stock has a tremendous run up. As you can see, for 1 day it's 10% up. For 5 days the stock is almost doubled, 118% spike up. For 1 month the stock is up 293%, and right now we are at 4 cents, and it's not too late at the moment. That's what I found based on my research, and this thing can spike up like ILUS as I can imagine. Also, if you own ILUS, let me know in the comment section below where the stock price can go from here, because obviously you have done your research. Cyberlux looks pretty risk versus reward, so everything is risky, especially a 4-cent penny stock with a ton of catalyst. I would consider it's a risky play, but hey, it's risk versus reward. And so only invest the money that you're willing to lose, and most importantly, do your own due diligence and research. I am not a financial advisor. In the comment section below, also let me know what do you think and what are the catalysts according to you that can spike the price up like what we have seen for ILUS. Click that little like button in the comment section below and let me know if you want me to do further detailed analysis about Cyberlux. I'm going to cover some of the stuff at a very high level in this video. Subscribe to my channel if you feel extra happy today. You can join my Patreon and support this channel as well. I would greatly appreciate that. The Patreon link is in the comment section down below, and we also have the private Discord that we can talk a ton. We are a very small group and growing community. We'll look into the chart and further into the explosive growth of ILUS. As I just mentioned, it's 300% up in just last 3 weeks. So we'll look into how far it can go from here as well, given that ton of catalysts coming up. It is an OTC traded stock, but we have seen the spike in the volume as well. We'll review their Twitter handle and growing community for Cyberlux CYBL, and I'll be going over and sharing some of their tweets. That is looking pretty promising as well. Now, without further delay, if you haven't clicked the like button, click the like button, because it's going to help me out and help us out sharing more information about CYBL. So smash that like button, destroy the subscribe button, and click on the notification bell, because I've been sharing a ton of juicy information around many penny stocks and cryptocurrencies. So let's talk about ILUS. Taking a look further into their site, I would honestly think that this could be a better site, but this does not really matter because right now there is a ton going on with the company. I mentioned about ILUS, and I wanted to show you how ILUS grew. It was just 4 cents before a month, very similar price point to what we see for CYBL, and it went all the way up to 42 cents and then got back down right now, as you can see, to 32 cents. But many of my viewers and subscribers bought this stock, ticker symbol ILUS, and you can watch my previous video as well, and they made a ton of money. So this could be another ILUS. Let me know in the comment section below whether you think CYBL will be next to ILUS. Looking further into CYBL, here is their pink current information. The stock is trading at 395, Cyberlux Corporation, CYBL. Now, this company designs, develops, and sells advanced lighting systems with wide infrared and other light emitting, or LEDs, as the elements. They develop and market product applications of solid state LED that saves up to 70% more energy. So they're 70% energy efficient and requires less maintenance cost and operate compared to what we have the traditional source of energy at the moment. Department of Defense, DoD, or military market, this is one of the big things that caught my eyes as well. They believe that they have a strong relationship, solid state lighting technology that can be offered to DoD or the Department of Defense with the existing form of lighting. Their business model is to operate as the prime contractor for DoD, and they supply solid state LED, as you can see in the highlight section right here. They supply solid state LED and lighting product based on the proprietary design They have their proprietary technology to the DoD and military and homeland security customer. So think about, they have a very solid partnership and guaranteed revenue as long as they have contracts going on. What I found fascinating about ILUS is their community is growing. Take a look at their Twitter handle. This has recently started growing, 5,346 followers. Yesterday I saw it was close to 5,000, and today it grew as well, and it is growing pretty fast. What the company is doing officially on the Twitter handle is sharing a ton of information. As you can see, their information came out before 20 hours, September 20th, so before a day. On 20th, they had a second tweet as well, and they have a ton of information that they're sharing with the community. Their official Twitter account has been growing. Not only that, if you see the stock widths, they are growing as well, 7,259. I have seen similar growth pattern for ILUS, and that's why I'm thinking this could be another ILUS. It is right now at 4 cents or a little below 4 cents. And if you take a look at their volume, the way it's growing. So this is a very similar chart that I saw for ILUS as well. And that's why it makes me think that this could be another ILUS, because around 7th of September, ILUS had a very similar chart, but the difference was it was at 4 cents. Right now it is at 30 to 35 cents. Same, it was at lower price point for CYBL. Let's take a look, CYBL. What price point at CYBL when it was September 7th? So let's take a look right here, September 7th. I want to really go. It was 0.1. From that price point, it grew all the way up to 4.8. So it gained almost 3.5 to 4 times return on the stock price. Many of you asked me to review in my comment section, and which is why I'm doing this. So make sure you hit the like button, you subscribe to the channel. If you feel extra happy, you can join the Patreon as well, as I just mentioned. But what this tells me, this particular chart, I want to share this particular tweet with you that came around on September 16th. What the company is saying, they're finalizing the internal milestone 2 and legal reviewing of their IP, intellectual property and confidentiality compliance, and they're still expecting the clearance today. Prior to that, what the company said is they're now pink current, that and they're thanking for the patience for the CYBL community. So if you go to OTC markets.com, here now they are pink current, and this is updated from the yield to now being current, which is once again a big thing. Don't forget, this is an OTC traded stock, so there will be some hiccups in terms of when someone wants to buy or sell. Not every platform will be supporting this OTC traded stock, and which is pretty standard. One more thing I wanted to share this just came out on September 10th, which is about 10 days. It has been almost 10 days at this point. Now the team has what Cyberlux Corporation is saying, CYBL is saying, the team has been hard at work on the next acquisition in the pipeline, and we expect to share over 4 to 6 weeks, which is fascinating because this is going to add more fuel into the price point. This could be some of the great news, can turn into a big catalyst if the order is big enough in terms of the acquisition. If that is creating more and more revenue for the company CYBL Cyberlux Corporation, that is going to be huge. Now they're paying current. Now they're working on this particular acquisition that they're going to share within 4 to 6 weeks. So you can imagine that by October or mid-October, we'll have some of the update, which can fuel the stock price, and that can take it to newer and newer, higher and higher levels. I'm not a financial advisor, but looking at all this, that makes me think that the community is going to grow. The momentum is going to grow. The catalysts are going to be positive for Cyberlux in next near future, and that can bump up the price point that we are seeing right at the moment. Looking further onto their Twitter page, what I'm seeing is they had some issue with the Schwab accounts that they have figured it out, and the shareholders can reach out to Schwab for fee refund. The company is proactively sharing this with the shareholders. Now, in terms of before that, prior to that, they have updated that they have been working very hard on a new channel delivery partnership. They expect to be closed very soon, and they'll be sharing more information this week. So once again, this is just before a day. This announcement was just before a day. Information that they're going to share is this week. that will add a ton of value, ton of momentum, and ton of hype into the stock price, in my opinion, based on what's going on with the delivery partnership and how it's going to impact this particular company. They also introduced Flight Eye Drone Solution Leadership, acquisition structure and technology platform that has unmanned aircraft systems unit. That is once again a big thing that they shared on September 17th. One more update I already covered but wanted to just point this out once again is the legal review and PR for the IP and confidentiality that they're going to share, which is going to show a new AS as 8.75 billion, which is a 56% reduction, which is huge. On the top of that, they're finalizing this legal review we already looked into. They also mentioned that the shell risk designation has now been removed from CYBL and it's being current from the OTC market as of the afternoon of September 14th. So all in all, what I'm trying to say is they are sharing a ton of information with the investment community and the shareholders via their Twitter channel. And also StockWits is going crazy and it has started spiking up in terms of the message and volume. If you might missed out on ILUS, this might be another good stock to keep in mind. I'm not saying buy or sell. This video is only for the entertainment purpose, but if you want to know more information about ILUS and if you want me to cover even more, write down in the comment section below. Let me know why you think you're super excited for ILUS, what can bring more and more value into the stock price for CYBL as a company. Sorry, I've been mixing up both ILUS and CYBL because I think they're both very similar in terms of the pattern. I'm not saying they're the same business model or anything along those lines, but I've been thinking a ton about ILUS as well lately. Now, there is one more update that the ILUS team had shared with us is around that's right here, around their final request confirmation that they received on September 1st from OTC market, and they submitted some of the stuff that they needed to do and they were pretty much on time. So there is a ton going on with ILUS. Write down in the comment section below if you really want me to cover more. On the top of that, I wanted to share that this has grown super fast. Take a look, it was 1.5 cents on September 7th. Right now we are looking at 4 and almost a quarter cent, or almost 4 cents at the moment. The way the volume ramped up, they were doing around 33 million in terms of the volume, started spiking up, went to 139 million in volume. It crossed 200 million volume as well, and on September 20th, the volume was 400 million. For an OTC traded stock, this is a huge volume, and they did 394 million yesterday in volume as well. And right now, today in trading session, within 3 hours, they're on track to do once again more than 350 million in volume. We'll see what happens with Cyberlux in terms of the volume, in terms of the price point. Right now, the market is pretty high, as you can imagine, and ILUS is 8-9% up based on compared to the price point that we saw yesterday. If you want to take a look at the chart, that chart looks pretty juicy as well. This is 1 month chart. Quite honestly, their RSI is high right now. It shows an overbought condition right now, 87, which means it can drag the price down a little bit, and that could be a good entry point for someone who wants to buy. This is a good long-term play, so do not think that it's going to happen overnight. But hey, if it happens overnight, that's a win-win situation. You can do a swing trade, you can sell some of your stock and have some of your stock for free and take the ride with the crazy wave it may present to all of us. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to click on the like button, click on the subscribe button. I will see you in the next video.